Peace, everybody. This is your new moon reading for if your sun is in Virgo, your moon is in Virgo, or if you are Virgo Rising or Ascendant. I'm using the Shamanic Healing Oracle deck, and the card that I pulled for you is Creativity. You can see their creative juices are overflowing in these cups. It's really pretty. It's really dope. So for the next 28 days, I feel like you have an abundance of creative energy and creative inspiration, and you should just really let it flow. You should definitely focus on being as creative as possible. Definitely listen to all of your inspiration that comes to you. I feel like you don't necessarily have to look for it. I feel like there's so much you're being inspired to do right now. And even if you're not able to complete all of these projects that you're inspired to do in the next 28 days, definitely make a note of it so that you can come back to it at a later time. But I feel like the ideas are just like coming like in abundance. So I feel like also that the Virgo energy tends to be a bit of a perfectionist, and it tends to that encourages you to procrastinate sometimes, especially when it comes to being creative. So I feel like you definitely don't want to tap into any of that energy right now. You just want to focus on being creative and just letting it flow. You know what I'm saying? Like, be a little bit more relaxed with your approach to creativity. Whether you like to draw, or whether you like to write, or whether you like to create algorithms, or if whatever it is that you like to do, definitely like go for it full force right now, because you are being supported in so many ways to just be as creative as possible. And you're being inspired in so many ways to be as creative as possible. I definitely feel like it's an artistic energy, but there are so many ways to be artistic. So if you're not like someone who likes to paint, like, it's okay. There are other ways that you can channel this energy. If it's starting a new business, that's being creative too. Creating a new technology or an invention, that's being creative too. So like, there's so much, like, that's why I had to take a breath. Like, there's so much creativity around you right now. The creative energy. Another thing that you can do is work on your, I think it's your sacral chakra, the orange one. Work on that chakra, because that is the source of your creativity as well. So if that chakra is blocked or unbalanced, that might be a hindrance or a block to your creative ability. So you definitely want to do that. I feel like some of you have been shut down creatively for whatever reason. Like, you may have had a creative block. So now is the time to really get back into it and to really figure out like what to really channel that energy again. And you'll find that that block is a lot easier to move past than it has been. And just really just go for it. Like, I feel like the Virgo energy tends to be like kind of stiff and rigid and like, very orderly and like precise, and like, forget all of that for at least for the next 28 days. And at least when it comes to creating, like, you can still be that in other aspects of your life, but it's an opportunity to get to know a different side of the Virgo energy as well. Like I said, it's not something that necessarily comes naturally to you, at least to your dominant energy, but you can integrate it all the same so that you're able to channel it and tap into it a little more easily in the future. But definitely spend the next 28 days just writing down or creating as many things as you can so that you can start cranking these things out. And like I said before, don't worry about it being perfect. Don't worry about it being um, um, profitable. Don't worry about any of that. Just do it for the love of it and do it um, from the place from which you're inspired. Um, and definitely, oh, there's something in my throat, so I feel like that's see all of this blue energy. I feel like that's also the throat chakra, and maybe you being creative is going to be a release for you, as far as finding your voice or being able to express some things maybe that you haven't been felt supported in expressing before. And maybe it's a way to find your voice in that, like, maybe you don't know how to put words to certain things, so it's easier to draw a picture or whatever, whatever you choose to, whatever medium you choose to create in. So definitely, 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 for the next 28 days, do as much as that as possible. And once you create these things, I'm sorry, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Once you create these things, I feel like it's going to be such a huge release for you, from some pent up or blocked energy that you've been experiencing. And please feel free, like, whatever it is that you create, even if it's an app or whatever, share it with me or share it on your pages or your website or whatever that you have. Share it with the world, because you're being encouraged to be creative for your own self-expression, but there's so many people that are going to benefit from it. So I definitely look forward to what you're going to create, and I'm really excited for you to get this card. um so yeah, good luck and have a great day.